Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice, where we're going to have a little look at what's going on with Halo Flashpoint post the launch of Rise of the Banished. As I'm recording this video right now, Mantic are hopefully hard at work, but definitely working on getting all of those Rise of the Banished pre-orders out. Some of the shipping is still ongoing. It sounds like there's been quite a few orders, which is really good. It promotes quite a healthy state of Halo Flashpoint, and that's kind of what Mantic have been saying, but it seems to be backing it up. So if you already have a pre-order Rise of the Banished and it hasn't been shipped yet, it should hopefully be shipping very, very soon. But there's a couple of things we're going to touch on in this video. The first one is this Organised play update, all about Season 1. We have a start date and we have a look at some of the potential rewards if you are the top ranked tournament player for that season. So that's just a little bit of fun. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to talk about when I think we may see some news or some teasers, potentially a full reveal of what Wave 4 will be, and that will hopefully give us a really good look at what the future of Halo Flashpoint is going to look like. So strap in. We're going to run through this one. First of all, this article over on Mantic. I'll link it in the description below if you want to check it out yourself. This one is coming from Cleric, and it's an update of all things Halo Flashpoint Organised play. We're looking at Season 1 with this one. So first up, we've got a little bit of a chat and a catch up about Rise of the Banished, how it's shipping right now. Talking about the app, with the app being live. I believe we're 3 months, coming up to 3 months of the app being live, which is really, really good. I am enjoying the app. I think it's quite a nice little extra. But let's get into the meat of this one. It's been a pleasure to see the OP scene grow and go from strength to strength. Since launching Season 0 back in January, yep, of a 2-month-old game with just one faction, they already had 20+ person tournaments. That's fantastic, and it shows you the excitement around what the Halo license could be if you capture that essence correctly. And now just seeing the huge amount of events currently going into the Halo app is rewarding enough. However, we thought that given how great this achievement was, we wanted to aim a little higher. So how about your face there, where Ronnie's face is, not here, where Ronnie's face is. This is a look at what will be coming when Season 1 finally kicks off. So, we all want to know who is the best Halo player in the world, right? Well, now we can, and you, if you win, get immortalized in the process. We're going to have 2 global seasons per year, kicking off in November and May. Players can expect 8 new scenarios per season. That's a lot. Or perhaps changes to existing scenarios to provide a new challenge and playing fields to keep the climb to the top of the rankings fresh and exciting. So from November 1st, 2025, a mere just over 3 months away, Husky Raid Season 1 begins. This comes immediately after our planned balance update in October, so balance updates April and October, with new seasons kicking off a couple of weeks after those changes have been implemented. We're starting to get an idea of what's happening here. This is all good news. So the update will bring with it changes to the scenarios we use for organised play and some balance tweaks, so every faction and every model has a fair chance in the game. This will all be themed under our Season 1 pack, Husky Raid, and lots more detail on that and the update in a later blog, which we will obviously cover here. But here is the kicker. Mantic will award a large-scale special edition of their Mark 7 Spartan for the highest ranked player in each region on their official global rankings. So the 4 regions for Season 1 are North America, UK, EU, and Asia/Pacific, and for the overall highest ranked player at the end of the season, they'll receive a very special edition. They will send you a large model with your head sculpted on the model from their own world-famous sculptor Luigi. This prize will be given to the highest ranked player on the app with a subscription to reward you for battling your way to the top. You have until October the 31st to get your games in and win one of these incredible prizes. So that's the end of Season 0, I'm going to take it, just before Season 1 kicks off. There is a star though. But Cleric, I don't win many games, but I'd love one of these prizes. What about me? Fear not. One lucky subscriber, regardless of position, will win one of the limited edition prizes too, just for being subscribed to the app. If you'd like to know more about Organised Play, they have a previous blog linked here, which we have talked about previously, I believe. Here is a couple of the latest bundles. I am very tempted to pick up the Organised Play GT pack and do a review of that. It is a lot of money for stuff that I already have though. It's very pricey, but I'm interested to see what these models are like. But it is, like I say, a huge amount of money. It'd be a big investment for something that I'm not going to get much use out of. But that aside, you've got until October the 31st to get your games in and be subscribed to the app to win one of the incredible prizes. And you don't need to be the highest on the rankings, you just need to be subscribed to also be with a chance to win something, which is nice. It helps promote some sort of competition within the community. Obviously, if you're playing and you're going to go hard, you're going to try and get to the top. Not everybody has the desire to be the top of the competitive scene. Me, I am not a lover of competitive. I'll play it, I'll enjoy it. I do want to do more tournaments. I do want to get more into this kind of stuff. And this is quite a fun little prize. I think having a Mark 7 model sculpted with your face, that would be pretty cool. I don't know how they do it, but it's a cool, very unique, very individual prize that really is worth fighting for if you are inclined in that kind of thing. It is covering one in each of the 4 regions, which is again pretty cool. I like that the UK is separate because being in the UK, I'm not fighting against everybody in Europe, but North America is a big old area. EU is a huge area, and Asia Pacific, including Australia, is another huge area. I feel like us lot in the UK have got a chance, but then it is just the top players from each region, so you still got to play some real good players. I think that this is fun. Prizes aside, like the prizes, if they float your boat, if that's why you play this game, not why I got into it, but if that's what you're wanting, if you want your name in lights, if you want to be the best of the best in your region, go for it. All the power to you. If that's how you enjoy this game, fantastic. There is a lot of people out there that think that way. I used to be competitive like that for certain things. I don't care anymore. Like I've passed that point. I know I'm not the best at a lot of things, so I just, as long as I enjoy myself, I play. But it's good that they are incentivizing this kind of competitive play. Hopefully it's still garnering that element of fun in the community, and I think that they are. This is all, obviously there's prizes, but at the end of the day it's about enjoying the game and wanting to come back and play more. But we're in season 0 right now. Obviously if you want to win something, you have until the end of October, and then the new season, season 1, will officially kick off on the 1st of November. Season 2, whatever that will be, will kick off in May next year, and then Season 3, November next year, so on, so on. Balance updates April and October, unless anything changes. So hopefully that will give a couple of weeks. Hopefully it's early in those months to have maybe 3 weeks to get used to the new changes, depending on how big they are. That's huge. But 2 global seasons a year, and each one will have 8 new scenarios per season. Sometimes it might be a twist on existing scenarios, but that is a lot of scenarios to keep updating and adding and tweaking and changing in. Really interested to see how all of this is implemented. And obviously you need to be subscribed to the app to get the full benefit of all this stuff and be in for a chance to win. I think most of the real competitive people probably are. I'm currently subscribed to the app, and as long as I can afford it, I'm quite happy to keep subscribed because it is a really nice little extra. But that's our little update on Organised Play. We know when it's coming, and as and when we hear more news about what's going to be happening in November, I will cover it here. Let me know what you think of Organised Play tournament-wise. Do you want to get in with a chance of winning your face immortalised on a Mark 7 body? It is a really cool prize, I will be honest. And you would have massive bragging rights over all the other players if you were one of the people in your region, of the top in your region, to win that prize. That's pretty cool. So let me know what you think on that bit. Now, just to quickly touch on Wave 4. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to speculate on what Wave 4 is. I have ideas. I have hopes. I don't know if I'm going to do a video of it because I have nothing to base it on. But I think I know when we're going to start to hear what this next wave of Halo Flashpoint is. Let's jump over here to Instagram. So this is the Mantic Games Instagram account, and you can see we've got shipping update for Rise of the Banished. They are working through their pre-orders. We've got the little touch on the Organised Play stuff there, and then we go down to here from about a week ago. July 31st to August the 3rd, Mantic are going to be at Gen Con, which is kicking off next week. And this post kind of flew under the radar for me, but the update, Mantic, not long until we're heading to Gen Con Indy 2025. Join our friendly US team for game demos, new reveals, hobby chat, and more. Link in the bio. New reveals. At Gen Con, we've just had Wave 3. Everything has been released for Wave 3 in the pre-release box. We know that everything will be releasing individually in September. September is probably a little bit too close to when I think Wave 4 would be releasing. I think Wave 4 is probably going to be around October time. You'd think we'd start to hear something soon, wouldn't you? The new reveals, Mantic obviously have other games. They've been doing quite a lot with their Assassin's Creed stuff. Firefight and Dead Zone has just had a new big balance update for their rules, but Halo Flashpoint is one of their big properties at the minute, generating a lot of hype, and there's a lot of interest in the Halo license. Are we going to see, even if it's just a 30-second teaser trailer for what's to come for Wave 4? Are we going to see something next week when they're at Gen Con? I'm going to stay tuned to their social media presence, their YouTube channel. If anything appears, I will be on it as quickly as I possibly can to bring you the latest news. I think we might see something. Not guaranteed, not putting money on it, but I think we might see something next week for what Wave 4 is going to be. Down in the comments below, let me know what you think Wave 4 might be, or what you'd like to see. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.